Hey, Ronchar Ranchers. Happy New Year. Thought I would do a quick update on everybody since we haven't been on in a little bit. So Louie is doing well. He just got up from a nap. Actually, everybody just got up from a nap. And he's enjoying his nap time. He's a little groggy right now. But he's doing really, really well. As you can see, he's got a little belly on him, which is fine. I'm glad that he is eating well. When it was a little warmer, everybody was out on pasture. And this morning, they are not out yet. I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit this afternoon and the sun is supposed to come out. So I'm assuming everybody's going to go take a little stroll out to the pasture. He is looking at right now a gargantuan fox that's running up on the fourth pasture. And so that's what's got his, has his interest right now. But Louie's been doing really, really well. Knock on wood, he has not had that many neurological episodes. It's really only when he gets nervous that he's getting them at this point. He's pretty chill, and it's usually only his right leg is when he ends up having that twitching episode that he gets. Other than that, he's been moving around pretty good for him. He is a little bit stiff, but, you know, it's because it's winter. It's because he's really not moving that quickly, and the ground is really uneven right now. So that is why he is super, super stiff. Right, buddy? But he still wants to move, so that's a good thing. That's a lot better than has been in the past. So that is how Louie has been doing. I'm saying Apollo because I'm seeing him out of the corner of my eye. Excuse me. But this is how Lulu is doing. You can see he's been laying down and rolling because he's muddy. So that's a good thing too. He's getting his sleep, which is really important for him, so he doesn't get sleep deprivation, which, if you didn't know, horses can get, and it's actually kind of scary when they get it, because they end up pretty much like passing out and dropping to their knees because their knees can't lock if they're sleep deprived. It's not pretty. But that's how Lulu's doing. Say hi, buddy. You're all right. So let's see if the meeting is still going on at the center line. Hi, Chaser. And it is. So here's Ellie and Apollo. They just got up from a nap as well. They came up to the center line. Hi, kiddos. So they were sleeping over there. What do you think, kiddos? So these guys have been doing very, very well. As you can see, let me get a little closer to Apollo. He has been enjoying the mud. He just lays wherever. and he has no problems with laying in the mud. Ellie, on the other hand, prefers to be the cleanest of everybody. And while she will lay down, she lays down in the smallest little ball, so not that much of her gets muddy. But you can see how clean her body is. But these guys are doing incredibly well. I'm so proud of them. They're holding their weight so well. They're moving around. Apollo really likes the snow. The colder it is, the better. He doesn't, most nights he actually stands here at the center line. I'm standing in no man's land. It's where we have, here's one fence, there's the other one, there's Charlie. So I'm standing in no man's land because it's easier to stand in than where they are. But he normally stands most of the night right there. You can see his little spot. I'm pretty sure he lays there too. But I think he likes paying attention to what the other herd is doing too. So he'll sleep there, and normally Charlie and Roni sleep right on this other side. So they are doing really, really well, and I'm super proud of them. I was worried going into the winter on how they were going to do, because you never know with older horses if the winter's going to be brutal for them. And fingers crossed, they are doing very, very well. They're eating well, both their grain and, actually I should say their feed. Their feed and their hay. And they're bucking and playing and really are in good spirits. So very, very excited about that. Hopefully it will continue on and we will have a good spring as well. That's the other season that can get a little hairy with abscesses, and we're being vigilant about cleaning up manure so that doesn't happen. And Apollo actually was both Ellie and Apollo were to get their feet done today. But because Apollo needs to be sedated, it's a little bit too cold to do that because their body temperature rises and he was going to be sweating. While I do have a cooler, I just wasn't willing to take the chance. So I postponed it for another day. It's supposed to be in the 40s this week. So we'll hopefully pick a night that it's going to be a little warmer, and or a day rather that it's going to be a little warmer, and go ahead and do his feet then. Like I said, it's really not worth putting his health in jeopardy to get his feet done when it's not something that is, an emergency. So that is what is up with everybody. Everybody is doing very, very well, and are just hanging out. All right, Ronchan Ranchers, I just wanted to keep you guys updated with how everybody was doing, because we really hadn't been on for a few weeks because of the holidays, and just because weekends are not that easy for me to do Facebook Lives. It's easier on Friday nights, apparently, because I'm not being very consistent. But I promise I will be consistent again, because I like you guys to know what's going on with them and where your support is going. So, all right, Ronchar Ranchers, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day. And if you are a Bills fan, go Bills. We will see everybody later on this week. Be well, Ronchar Ranchers.